Hi, my name is Charity Majors and welcome to the founding membership opportunity for the BeYOUty Pageant Revolution. I just want to share with you a little bit about myself as well as this project that I'm doing so that you can have some background as well as some knowledge and information to allow you to make the best educated decision for you. So like I said, my name is Charity Majors, and before I like to say what Pageantry found me, I was a successful entrepreneur, a personal trainer, a health, a wellness coach, and really love and dove into personal development. Now, when I found pageantry, or when pageantry found me, it actually was at a time in my life where I was finally open to being around a new group of women. Because some women in my past, they have either called me intimidating or teased me for the way that I looked. I had the nickname Volleyball Barbie, and it wasn't necessarily meant to be a compliment. And so I became really self-conscious and really almost afraid of having women as friends and being surrounded by other powerful women. I'd also really wanted to get involved in the community. I was so busy with work that I had lost just part of that in my life, which I'd always grown up with when it comes to contribution and giving back and really making a difference. And so after going through this journey of finally being okay with who I was and the way that God made me, and really wanting to just give back and get involved in the community, like I said, that's when pageantry found me. And so it ended up being an amazing journey, but it wasn't without actually some frustration. I looked through every Facebook group and every YouTube and went through every resource that I could get my hands on, and Google was my best friend, and I really found some good relevant information that's out there. I chatted with some coaches. Some of them didn't necessarily resonate with me, or they didn't fit in my budget, or it just wasn't a good fit. Or also what I found was that sometimes whether it's coaches or philosophies, they just really taught how to be the perfect pageant patty and say the perfect answer. But for me, loving personal development, I wanted to dive deeper and to really know what it was that I wanted to do with pageantry and with the platform that pageantry could provide, so that I could make a difference, so that I could be genuine, so that I could be authentic, so I could share my story and who I was to the judges with my whole heart and not just this perfect robotic answer. And so like I said, I found some great relevant resources, but I also ended up pulling in some of the resources that I had been utilizing beforehand when it came to personal development, personality tests, even different ways of knowing what cuts and colors and fits and styles and fabrics and textiles work best on me and my personality, so that can show and so that they can match and be in alignment. Of course, there's the beauty hacks and the hair and the makeup and the butt glue and all of that stuff. But then I also started to pull in some of my expertise when it comes to business strategy. As a successful entrepreneur, I also know how important it is to network and to make the connections and to connect with businesses, especially for fundraising. And so for me, going into my pageant experience, I started to kind of pull together these different pieces and really began to enjoy the process of getting ready for my pageant. And the really exciting and amazing part was that I was chosen to be the title holder. I won the pageant, and I'm just like, it was like one of the best, one of the best experiences of my life. And gosh, it just allowed who God made me and the message that He put on my heart to really be amplified and to really make a difference. And I got to do that on the national stage and compete at nationals and make connections not only all over my state but all over the world. And I continue to do so. And I really believe that pageantry was one of the things that accelerated so much of what it is that I do today. And so over the last few years, I've had the opportunity of working with other pageant women with some of these techniques and some of the resources that I have, and they're being successful, and they're finding out who they are, and they're really stepping in and owning not only their authentic beauty, but who they are, who God made them to be, and that they are here for just a time as this. So what the Beauty Pageant Revolution is it's this unique combination of all of these different things that I've pulled together all in one place and put them together online. And it really is unlike anything that I've seen. It doesn't create a pageant woman who is gonna have the perfect answer and who is gonna just be up there like, you know, with the masks of perfection and not able to have a real conversation. What it does is it pulls together personal development resources and of course the beauty hacks and the fitness and nutrition so that you can be confident on stage. But it also pulls together the business strategies so that you can make the connections in the community that you need to so that you can make the biggest difference. And with the personal development resources, what we really do is we dive into who you are, your purpose, your strengths, and how your unique combination of all of that comes together and how you can utilize pageantry. And so what that does with our unique journal entries and the different tests that we utilize and the different ways that we allow you to really dig into and own who you are, it really allows you to answer authentically and wholeheartedly when it comes to your judges, to your answers, to onstage questions, to being out in the public eye at appearances. And you'll be able to answer from your guts, from your heart, in integrity, from who you are. So that's what the Beauty Pageant Revolution is all about. Now, with the unique combination, like I said, I have trained under Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield, Lisa Nichols, Robin Sharma, John Maxwell. I was really able to own my message, my beauty, and that I was here for just a time as this, that I had a purpose and that desire to make a difference was here for a reason. And my entire intent and purpose is to be able to pass along those resources for you. I really, really believe that pageantry is an amazing opportunity for women to dive into all of this stuff and to really know and to grow into who it is that God has made them to be. So like I said, I studied all of these different things with the beauty hacks and fashion, and because did you know there is actually, according to you and your personality, there are certain cuts and colors and fabrics and textiles and all this different stuff that perfectly fits you. So imagine looking online at the different dresses or interview outfits or whatever that might be, or if you're going to your, to the dress store or whatever that might be, and all of a sudden you are crystal clear about the things, the cuts, the colors, everything that perfectly reflect who you are. Instead of seeing something in a picture and trying it on and maybe wasting money and knowing that maybe this isn't necessarily for me, but it looks good in a picture or I saw it on somebody else. Because there are ways that we can match our personality and who God made us with the package on the outside, and so that's what this is really all about. And so what I really found, again, going back to just the evolution of what I found with the resources that were offered within pageantry, especially being in the personal development world and as a public speaker and an author, I really, really find that the world is evolving. People are really tired of the masks of perfection and rehearsed answer of the pageant Patty. And people are wanting real, they're wanting authentic. I think people are sick of the, we see just everyone's bits and pieces of their perfect life on social media, which is good, and I love social media, and it's a great avenue to connect with people and to share what it is that you love and to bring people along in our journey. But what people are really, really wanting is a depth and a substance. They're wanting to kind of peel back the layers of the onion and get to the core of being real and being authentic and being a real person. And so what I have found is that with that desire that people are really wanting, the perfect pageant Patty answer, it's fading away, and old school coaching is fading away. And like I said, people they're evolving. What they're really wanting is the depth of who you are and what you love and why you love it and how that aligns with your purpose. So my guess is that the reason why you're here is because you're feeling that too. Because I really believe, and this was a point that I had to really kind of come through and get rid of my people pleasing and get rid of my perfection and get rid of all these different masks, the fear of failure and all this different stuff. But for me, I had to come to the place and understand that I was more than a pretty face, and I believe that you are too. So welcome to the What's Next in Pageantry. So like I said, this unique combination of business strategies, personal development, communication from those top leading experts like I mentioned before, storytelling skills, as well as pageantry, that is what the Beauty Pageant Revolution is all about. Now, like I said, this Founders Funnel is a unique opportunity to get in on the front end of every single resource that is put together, as well as the resources that will be added in the future. Now, when it comes to these resources, this is just the beginning. There's already a chunk of them that are together and waiting to be launched and ready for you to allow you to grow and to step into the woman that God has called you to be. But when it comes to this founding membership, because the course isn't quite finished, what you have the unique opportunity to do is to be a member of this. When the course is finished, you will have the initial access to the launch of the course and lifetime access to every single resource that comes in afterwards. Now, my intention when it comes to the Beauty Pageant Revolution is to reach women all over the world so that they can really step into who it is that God has made them to be, own their authentic and fierce beauty, and to really make a difference the way that they want to make a difference. And that doesn't come without doing the work. And there are other programs that are planned and they will be launched separately. But like I said, this unique founding membership, you will have access to every single resource for the lifetime, for your lifetime, but a lifetime of the Beauty Pageant Revolution. And I really, really intend to bring together the world's leading resources when it comes to personal development, when it comes to business strategies, and when it comes to pageantry. So I'm so honored that you are taking a few moments to take a look at this. I really, really hope that you do take advantage of this incredible opportunities, because ladies just like you all over the world, they're looking to better themselves and their pageant journey. And as a founding member, it will continue to fund the creation and the collaboration and the bringing together of all these resources, because it does take time and it does take money, and I want to be able to bring those together for you. But hey, let's face it, it does take time and it does take money. So like I said, a lot of this, when it comes to this course, there'll be countless resources that will allow you to learn how to be able to learn to tell your story correctly. Like how that's just great English. I'm just gonna leave that flub in there because I'm not perfect either. And actually, side note, during my interview for States, I actually said brain fart to one of my judges, and he laughed and thought it was amazing, and I was so embarrassed, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just said brain fart to my judge. And he thought it was awesome because I was real and I was authentic and shared my story to the best that I could, and he loved it, and apparently it worked out well for me. So the resources are going to allow you to portray your message, to be able to learn the best techniques when it comes to storytelling, to have the access to the personal development resources, and the business and branding strategies that will allow you to take your pageantry level and your study to the next level, but also grow into the woman that you really desire to be, because all of these resources are meant to, yes, assist you in your pageantry journey, but also to assist you in everyday life. I have no doubt that the personal development and the growth that I went through before pageantry, as well as throughout pageantry, allowed me to be a better mom, a better wife, a better community member, a better friend, a better daughter, a better sister, all of this different stuff, and it was because I was bettering myself. So again, this founding membership is only available for a short time. So I invite you to be a part of this exclusive group of founders that you will have lifetime access to the Beauty Pageant Revolution courses. Take advantage of it. I encourage you, I invite you, and because I too believe that you are here for just a time as this. So take a look at the courses. I hope that you join, and I am just so honored that you took a few moments to watch this video and to check out this resource. I have no doubt that this is the what's next in pageantry.